Hello everyone, in this lesson we're going to talk about the slope of a line. Here, let me select the pen. Slope of a line. Linear equations have constant slope. For a line on the coordinate plane, slope is the following ratio. Slope equals vertical change over horizontal change. It means change in y over change in x. This ratio is often called what? Raise over run or raise over run. You can read it like that. Where raise is the number of the units moved up or down, just like that on the coordinate plane, up or down on the y-axis. And the run is the number of units moved left or right on the x-axis, just like that. This x-axis, this y-axis. And slope can be positive, negative, zero, or undefined. Let me identify the types of the slope. This is a positive slope, guys. The first one is positive slope. And so the positive slope will be increased from left to right. And the negative one will be decreased from left to right. And zero slope will be horizontal line. Undefined slope will be vertical line. If you forgot which one is positive or negative, guys, you can imagine we have a mountain like that. When you go up, always will be positive. When you go up, will be positive. And when you come down or go down, will be negative. Just like that. Or just like the y-axis on the coordinate plane, guys. This is y positive, this y negative. When you go up, it means y positive. When you go down, it means y negative. The positive slope and negative look like this kind of the graphs. And here it says, if you know 2 points on the line or 2 solutions of a linear equation, you can find the slope of the line without graphing. The slope of a line through the point x1, y1 and x2, y2 is the follows. That's a rule, guys, to find the slope by points. Y2 negative y1 over x2 negative x1. Let's take this example to find the slope without graph. The first one, always select the pen. Let x1 y1 could be 1 and 7. And x2 y2 be 9 and 1. Or you can just identify under the numbers. This x1, this y1, this x2, this is y2. The rule of the slope, it says slope equals change in y2 negative y1 over what? X, change in x to negative x1. So let's substitute numbers to variables to numbers like that. Y2 will be what? 1. Y1 equals what? 7. And this negative is belong to the rule, not y1. Change in x, x2 equals 9 and x1 equals 1. The result, 1 minus 7 equals negative 6 over 9 minus 1 equals 8. You can simplify. Divided by 2 equals 4, divided by 2 equals negative 3. And the slope equals what? Negative 3 over 4. And the slope of the line that passes through 1, 7 and 1, 9, 1 is negative 3 over 4. Example 2, identify constant and variable rates of changing in graphs. Determine whether each graph shows a constant or variable rate of change. Explain your reasons. Select the pen always. Look at the graph, guys. If you start, you can imagine this is a start point. Let's identify which graph is constant, which one is not constant on variable rate of change. This is a start point. Let's select the points, guys. When two lines intersect each other, will be the point, just like that. Let's identify. Go to up and go to right or left with up or down. Come here and one. We're gonna go to right one step, to up one, two step. It means 1, 2, and again 1 right, 1, 2, 2 up, 1 right, 1, 2, 2 up, until you will get the up point 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. You see, guys, the graph shows a constant rate of change. The slope between any 2 points, guys, is always the same. Look at here, 1 right, 2 up, 1 right, 2 up, 1 right, 2 up, 1 right, 2 up. That's why the first graph is the constant. Let's identify the points on the second one. This will be the point, this is a point, this is a point, this is a point. How, guys, how do you know which one is a point, or how can you identify the points? When two lines intersect each other like that, this will be the intersect point, will be our point. As you see, we select the points and let's count. Go to right 1, 2, to right 1 up, 2 by 1, until you will get the second point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, guys, the slope between 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 1 and 2 by 4. The slope between any 2 points is always not the same, guys. You see, the slope is a negative in quadrant 2 and positive in quadrant 1. For the left side, 1, 2, 1. You see here, guys, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're gonna take 2 points, between 2 points. The graph shows as a variable rate of change. You know why? The slope is a negative in quadrant 2. This is a quadrant 2, and positive in quadrant 1. This is a quadrant 1. That's why also you can see, guys, if you do not have the straight line, always will be the variable rate of change. And if you have the straight line, most of the time the straight line will be there. What? Constant. That's all for this lesson, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.